Hey everybody, Josh here from Shamma and the Mailbag returns. We haven't done a mailbag in such a long time, and we're gonna answer your questions and help you understand our sandals and your relationship to them a little better. Anyway, so I'm excited to do this. Back in the saddle again. All right, so the first question comes from Diane. Diane says, I'm interested in the Trail Stars. However, I have a bunion and my big toe turns in a bit. Will I be able to wear the toe loop? That's a great question, and I think it's gonna work for you. I think you're in luck. I actually have a good friend, good family friend, and she has a bunion on her on both of her big toes, and her favorite sandals are Trail Star. So she loves Trail Star, and it works for her. I think you'll know right away if it's gonna work or not. And so remember, all our sandals, you can return them if you need to. We've got our worry-free guarantee. So, but I'd recommend just when you get them, try them on real quick in the house, see if it's working, you'll know. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to contact@shammasandals.com, and Emily will be happy to respond to your questions and help out however she can. All right, so hopefully that helps, Diane. The next question is from Fairuz. I bought a few of the cruisers for my family back in September. I had a question about my husband's pair. He doesn't wear it that often or walk with it distances, and after about 2 weeks or so, it started looking the way it does in the attached pictures. So when I look at the pictures, it's starting to take the shape of his foot. Is that normal? It's our first experience with minimalist sandals that thin. They seem to have gotten thinner and hollowed out. Maybe it's normal, I'm not sure. The same didn't happen with my cruisers. All right, well, Fairuz, I think that the issue here is that your husband is bigger than you, and he's probably putting more pressure on the sandals, and his sandals are shaping up maybe quicker than yours. Like all the sandals, eventually over time, they're gonna take the shape of your foot, and that's a good thing. That means that the sandal is gonna track with the movements of your foot a lot better than if it's just like flat and kind of flopping and slapping along, which is what we don't want. So we actually do want the sandals to shape up. It's a good thing. It just means a more comfortable wear. And I think that maybe you and the rest of the family haven't quite put as much, I guess, pressure on them, and so they haven't shaped up as quickly as your husband. So that's my guess. But yeah, it's a good thing. Shaping up's a good thing. All right, the next question comes from Rudy. Rudy says, I've been running in the past couple of years in Zero Shoes Genesis, and whatever I did, I could not stop them from starting to slip after a couple of miles, as the cords would start to slip from running. Does the Elite lacing system plus power straps take care of this? Great question, Rudy. Absolutely. We don't have any issues with the heel strap slipping, especially if you have power straps. It's like basically impossible. But let me just show you really quick. Here's a Numa, and Numa shares a lot of the same components as Elite, but basically what we have in our lacing system is we have molded posts. See that? How it just pops back up? That's because inside of the fabric is basically a molded, it's called TPU. That's thermal plastic urethane or whatever, polyurethane. And it's basically it's a plastic that has a lot of rubber-like qualities. So they're malleable, they can bend, they can move, and they go back to their original shape. So you pull it down, pops up, and it keeps the heel strap in place. That's in the insole and the outsole. We cover them with ultra suede, so that means they're extremely comfortable. And then if you put a power strap on top of that, now you're adding another layer of security. So other companies, they're gonna offer, maybe some kind of strap that goes over the front of the sandal, over the ankle section, and they might be doing that so it keeps the heel strap up. That's not the case with us. We do that for an extra level of security. We want, if you want your sandal to be more snug to your foot and make it more enjoyable, especially for running and maybe like hiking or backpacking, things like that. So that's kind of what's going on with the with our heel strap, and that's a big feature of our sandals, and I think you're gonna love them. So yes, any of those, anything with the Elite lacing system or Numa, or even Trail Star for that matter, it's all got that same feature in the back, as well as Pacific Avenue. So it's important to our sandals. All right, the next question, this one's gonna be from Michael. It says, how durable are the Warriors and Chargers? How many miles can I expect to run in them before the wear and tear has to be taken care of? So, okay, a couple thoughts on this one. One is we actually never guarantee the mileage on our sandals. And the reason we don't do that is because everybody's technique, so like your gait, how you move your feet, the surfaces that you run on, are you running on asphalt? Are you running on trails? You know, what kind of surfaces are you running on? All those things are going to change how long the sandal is going to last for you. Having said that, I'll share with you what I expect out of my Warriors and just strictly running. So when I run in my Warriors, and I have worn numerous pairs of Warriors over the years, they are the sandals that I test. They are the thinnest, and all our components have to work on them. So I spend a lot of miles in the Warriors every year. Typically, when I will run about 500 to 550 miles in my Warriors before I will actually get a hole in the bottom of the sandal it'll wear through. So somewhere around 550-ish for me. Now I run on all surfaces. Sometimes I'm in the woods running trails. Other times I'm on city streets, you know, things like that. So it's asphalt, it's concrete, it's dirt roads, it's all that kind of stuff. Now that's me and my technique. I'm not saying I have perfect technique, but I'm pretty good at it at this point. So if you're shuffling or scuffing your feet more, it might be less. Some people are gonna run even farther in the Warriors. But even if you don't get the exact mileage you want out of it, remember that the Warriors are recraftable. That means you can just go to our parts page, you can buy a new sole and install it yourself for like half the cost of the sandal, and that's a great option. So that's one of the things we really love about our sandals, is that just because they're starting to wear out a bit, you know you love them, doesn't mean they have to get thrown away, go into the landfill or anything like that. Just buy some new parts and keep them going, keep using them. So, all right, so I guess that's it for today's mailbag, but we're gonna come back next month with a new mailbag, and we'll be answering your questions. If you have questions, if you'd like them answered, please reach out to us at contact@shammasandals.com, and we'll be happy to answer them. All right, everybody, happy trails. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more weekly content. And make sure to click the bell so that you'll be notified every time we post something new.